Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is their policy.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hartington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. We've been your hometown bank since 1934.
Falkers Brothers Garage is a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center located in Hartington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all area teams from Broadway Lanes.
The Hartington Shopper, covering Northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hartington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all area teams.
At Cedar County Veterinary Services in Hartington, we care for creatures great and small. We offer comprehensive care for livestock and companion animals. Our goal with every visit is to provide an experience that focuses on accurate diagnostics, compassionate treatment of animals, and client education. With our highly skilled Cedar County Veterinary Services staff, we are here to give you a happy and healthy animal.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Ranke pivot parts on hand and ready to tune up your pivot wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, end gun stars, and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
Burnell's Foodtown is your locally owned associated wholesale grocery store. From fresh meat and produce, bakery services, grocery, and more, we are here for you. Good luck to the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats from Burnell's Foodtown.
Rosenberg Implement is your John Deere farm equipment headquarters, servicing your growing needs with locations in Hartington, Bloomfield, and Wayne, Nebraska, in Winter, Phillip, and Pierre, South Dakota.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell.
Nothing slows you down more than computer problems. Get up to speed again by taking your computer to Hartelco Computers in Hartington. Our team is here to repair, clean, and troubleshoot all of your favorite brands of PCs. Our customer service beats the big box stores hands down, and you'll leave knowing your computer is running efficiently and effectively. We are also a Dell dealer that passes the wholesale savings on to you. So bring your PC to Hartelco Computers at 103 West Center Street in Hartington, or give us a call today at 402-254-3901.
The Dirt Man of Hartington, Bob Hymas, offers excavating, trenching, dozer, and skid loader work. As a licensed electrician, Bob can also help with all of your demolition and site prep when cleaning off any site. The Dirt Man of Hartington has a rig, will dig. Good luck to all teams.
When you want new carpet, think soft. Just imagine the softest things in your life. Your fluffiest house slippers that tickle your toes. That tender teddy bear that snuggles in bed. Now, Shaw Floors has brought all the softness you love to your carpet. New Caress by Shaw Floors. Caress Carpet by Shaw Floors is an amazing combination of softness and durability. You've got to see it and touch it to believe it. Find Caress by Shaw Floors at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering, downtown Hartington, or call 402-254-6347.
Kaiser Ag and Irrigation is your local Zematic dealer. Call us today for all of your pivot servicing, parts, and purchasing. 402-254-9557.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office are pleased to announce they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear removal alternative to metal braces. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today to schedule your next appointment. 402-254-3969.
Give the guys at Hartington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid or to contract your corn for later delivery or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hartington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-while projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value. Start right. Start here.
Heine Electric services and is a dealer for both Valley Irrigation and Sukup Grain Systems. In addition to the equipment lines, we drill wells, install pumps, perform crane work, and provide trucking and earth-moving services. Located in Hartington and Vermilion, South Dakota, give us a call today at 402-254-2568.
Stop down or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or
Good evening and welcome to the Hartington-Newcastle Gymnasium. Hartelco Sports welcomes you to tonight's basketball games between the Walthill Lady Blue Jays and the Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats. This game will be followed by the boys game featuring again the Walthill Blue Jays and the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats. My name is Ken Kneifel. I'll be bringing you tonight's action along with Tony Bushcamp, and Marie Naker will be on the camera tonight. Tonight's game is the last game before the 5-day moratorium kicks in, and it begins with the girls' game. The Lady Wildcats of Hartington-Newcastle come in at 1-3 on the young season. They were defeated by Ponca 54-27 in the opener. They came back to defeat the Osmond Lady Tigers 60-41, and then they dropped a pair of games to the Wakefield Allen Trojans, 60-44, and last Saturday dropped a game to Pierce, 61-42. The Lady Blue Jays from Walthill come in at 0-5. They have dropped games to Santee, Winnebago, Bancroft, Rosalie, Lyons, Decatur Northeast, Whiting, Iowa, and Emerson Hubbard. The starting lineups for tonight's basketball games, first for our visitors from Walthill, will be number 3, Dawnette Monez Rayon. She is a 5'9" senior. She'll be joined by Biote Parker, a 5'6" senior. Also joining them in the starting lineup will be Nevaeh Monez, a 5' junior. Ava Springer is a 5'8" junior, and rounding out the starting lineup will be Mary Mitchell. Mary is a 5'10" junior. The Walthill Lady Blue Jays are coached by Megan Stansberry and assisted by Shelby Bisholt. For the Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats that come in at 1-3 on the young season, their starting lineup differs a little bit tonight in that Delaney Sudbeck, who has started the first 4 games for the Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats, is gone tonight. So the starting lineup for the Lady Wildcats will be as follows. Number 3, Abby Morton is a 5'9" senior. She's joined in the starting lineup by her sister Olivia Morton, a 5'6" freshman. Caden Juden is a 5'10" junior. Kiana Korth, a 5'9" junior, is also in the starting lineup. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight, making her first start of the young season, is number 45, McKenna Clarkson. McKenna is a 5'7" junior. The Lady Wildcats are coached by Josh Morton and assisted by Levi Hilker and Kyle Pardon. Right now, the starting lineups are getting set to be introduced. And Tony, this is a basketball game that, like I noted just before, the 5-day moratorium kicks in. And both teams, even though the early season has been a little bit of a struggle thus far, they want to go into that break with some momentum.
Yeah, that's a definite plus. Because you get to the mid-season and you need that momentum.
And this is a game that, like I said, for 5 days the teams can't play, they can't practice. And so this game kind of lives with you for a few days. So you want to play well going into it.
Next up, it's going to be a hometown Lady Wildcat.
Shortly after the moratorium, after the Christmas holiday and before the New Year's, the Lady Wildcats and Wildcats will be at the Stanton Holiday Tournament. The Lady Wildcats will play on December 27th. They'll be playing the O'Neill Eagles at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the 27th of December in Stanton, and that game will be followed by the O'Neill Hartington-Newcastle boys, which will start approximately 3:45, with the Consolation Championship games being the next day, December 28th. Okay, now we're getting ready for the national anthem, and tip-off will follow that.
Yeah, Ken, kind of ironic you mentioned that moratorium. I actually spoke with John Nagengast from Bloomfield the other day, and I said, what would we have done if we'd have had that moratorium back when we were there?
Yeah, I can imagine, because, there's it gives families a chance to get away, together for a few days. And
It does, but, and John only lived a block from the school, so he was there every day.
Well, yeah, and I would suspect a lot of kids find a way to go down and practice on their own at times.
That was that back then.
Okay, here we are. And again, I'll turn the play-by-play duties over to Tony now for tonight's tap between number 3, Donette Menez-Rayom, and Caden Juden.
Okay, the jump is up, and the tip is controlled by Walthill. The Lady Blue Jays bring it across. They're on the right wing. Now they come back to the top to Monez. Now right side Parker. Now they look inside. And now stolen away. Abby Morton with the basketball. She'll go coast to coast. And she's going to get fouled and go the line to shoot 2.
Again, the Lady Wildcats open up in a man-to-man. And again, as we noted when I did the starting lineups, that McKenna Clarkson is making her first start for the Lady Wildcats this year. As Delaney Sidbeck is missing tonight. And McKenna's played a lot of basketball for the Lady Wildcats, but this is her first start.
First free throw up, good. And even though the Hartington was in a man-to-man, it was a pretty loose man-to-man because they packed it in tight. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Walthill, 1-0 Wildcats. And she'll bring it across the timeline. This is Monez. Off the foot. And out of bounds, and it'll stay Walthill basketball. And they play it in. Tipped out of bounds. And they're going to say that went off of Monez-Rayom, so it'll be Hartington basketball. Hartington-Newcastle basketball. And they inbound it to Morton. She brings it across the timeline to Korth. Back to Morton from 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Clarkson, shot up, and a foul.
Hartington-Newcastle ran a nice little set there where Olivia Morton set a little back pick for her sister Abby, who had a nice look. Couldn't get it to go down, but a nice offensive rebound by McKenna Clarkson.
Clarkson at the line. The first free throw up, short, no good. Clarkson, second free throw on the way. This one's good. So she's 1 for 2. And 2-0 Hartington. Now Abby with the steal. Back to Olivia. Cross to Abby. Abby inside to Juden. To Clarkson. Shot up, good.
Nice ball movement from Abby Morton to Caden Juden. Back over to McKenna
now
Clarkson
it's
for the hoop.
brought up across the timeline and turnover Hartington-Newcastle basketball. That's about 3 turnovers already, though, for Walthill. So that press is doing its job. Now Korth down to Morton, down to Clarkson. Now to Olivia, to Korth, to Abby. Now inside Clarkson to Juden. Now back to Korth from 3. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Juden with the offensive board. Back to Korth. No good. Rebound and a foul called.
Been a really positive offensive possession for the Lady Wildcats. They had some nice ball movement, got the shot they wanted, didn't get it to go down. And then they got the offensive board.
But there's like 2 or 3 offensive boards there. First free throw up and good. So Korth will get the second. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Walthill. And they get it across the timeline. Monez. There's a shot up and in and out, no good. Rebound Juden. Off to Abby. Down to Olivia. Back to Abby for a long 3, no good. Rebound Clarkson. Back to Korth.
Tell you what, McKenna Clarkson's already grabbed a couple offensive rebounds, made a couple nice passes.
Now they go inside Clarkson. Now kicks it back out to Abby, to Korth, to Caden Juden for 2, no good. Rebound Walthill, and Olivia gets the steal. Left-hander no good. Rebound Walthill. Now they get it off to Munez. There's 2 nice rebounds there by Walthill. The guard just didn't keep the handle on it. And now we got a jump ball called, and that's going to go to the arrow toward Hartington-Newcastle. 5:28 left, first quarter. 5-0 your score. They play it in. Morton to Morton. Back to Morton. Now to the other Morton. And we're going to get an illegal screen called on Kiana Korth.
They tried to throw the skip pass with that back screen, and Kiana just wasn't quite set there.
Yep. Now Walthill gets it across. Long 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound tipped away by Clarkson to Morton. Blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Hartington basketball. And we'll see if this out of bounds comes in like you've called them many times.
A lot of times they go right back to the inbounder.
And they did. But she got called for the travel.
We're going to have a timeout on the court with 5:01 left in the first quarter. The Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats 5, the Walthill Lady Blue Jays nothing.
Up, down, or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or athlete know that you are thinking of them on game day with a delivery to school. Your local small-town florist provides the surrounding areas with custom design work, fresh flowers, balloons, candy, gifts, home decor, and more. Floral Designs located on Broadway Avenue in Hartington. Surprise your loved ones with something special today. Call 402-254-3943.
Okay, we're back with 5:01 left in the first quarter. 5-0 Wildcat lead, but it's going to be the Blue Jay basketball.
Okay, they bring it across the timeline, and she picks it up. And now we're going to get a reaching foul, and I believe that's going to be on Korth.
That'll be her second, and an already short bench tonight. Lady Wildcats only have 8 total players tonight, with Delaney Sidbeck being gone.
And that's 2 on Korth. So Korth and Clarkson take a seat. Now Walthill plays it in. This is Springer. Springer to Munez. Munez in the lanes, drives, hands it off to Mitchell. Taken away by Newcastle. Abby. And she's going to get called for a travel. That was Olivia with the travel. Now Kennedy Pites in the game for Hartington. Walthill across the timeline. Now stolen away. Abby with the layup. Good. 7-0 Hartington-Newcastle. Now Walthill gets it across. They're across the timeline. She gets it back and in for the layup, and layup good. That was by Beate Parker. This is Morton over to Pites. To Juden to Morton. 17-footer up good. 9-2 your score. Now stolen by Abby. No good. Rebound. That's by Parker. She gets it to Munez. Munez across the timeline. And she loses it. Now ahead to Juden. Juden layup good. 11-2. Playing it in as Springer to Munez. Back to Springer. Now a long 3 on the way. No good. Out of bounds. It'll be Hartington-Newcastle basketball. 2:49 left, first quarter. 11-2 your score. Now this is Juden over to Morton. Back to Juden to Morton. 17-footer on the way, good.
Abby Morton's hit a couple of those 17-footers where she's going to her left on the baseline.
And they look pretty.
Yeah, they're both dead center.
13-2 your score. Out of bounds, stays Walthill basketball. Now they throw it in, tipped away, and it goes out of bounds off Clarkson. It'll be Walthill basketball. Springer plays it into Moniz. Cross court, stolen away Morton. Layup good. Now this will be Moniz. Brings it across the timeline. Looks in, nothing there. Brings it back out. Three-pointer on the way. This one's good. I believe that was Beate Parker. She's got all 5 points there for the Walthill Lady Blue Jays. Now Clarkson over to Morton in the corner. 19-footer, no good. Rebound Morton. She looks to the left side. Now back to Clarkson. Now inside. Now inside again. Back to Clarkson from three, no good. Abby Morton with the rebound, no good. Walthill with the basketball. 6-footer, no good. Clarkson with the board. Ahead to Morton. Now Morton, long three, no good. Rebound.
Keely Weepin.
Yeah, Keely. I have trouble with that name. Keely Weepin, and she gets the putback, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Tell you what, in the early going, McKenna Clarkson, who's making her first varsity start, has had a real effective quarter, and Keely Weepin's come in and done some good things already.
And the first free throw from Weepin is good. So she's got her first point of the night.
I know that's one of the things Coach Morton's looking for is to, he's got the known quality in Abby, and the young girls he's just looking to see what kind of growth and contributions they're going to make.
Second free throw, Weepin, also good. She's got 2 points.
And you can see growth within these younger girls, inexperienced girls already in the young season.
Oh, and there's a foul, and that's going to be on Kennedy Pites, her first personal. 48.7 seconds left first quarter. 17-5 your score. Walthill playing it in to Moniz. Moniz goes left. Now she goes down low. Springer from three. Off the rim, no good. And Clarkson fights for it, but it goes out of bounds. They're going to say that's off Walthill. Now Clarkson back to Morton. Off of Pites, out of bounds. Turnover, Walthill basketball. 18 seconds left.
That's going to change now. In the last couple of possessions, the Wildcats had 2 freshmen, 3 juniors on the floor, and now Abby Morton, the senior, checks in for, I believe it was Olivia.
And Abby gets the steal, takes it to the hoop, shot up, good, and a foul. So an old-fashioned three-point play.
And that already gives Abby 11 first quarter points.
First quarter points. Most of them have been off steals and layups.
Yeah.
But she's had 2 nice shots down on the left side here. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Pites. Now Pites back to Morton. And she'll go up and she'll shoot 2 again. 2.5 seconds left. 19-5 your score. First free throw up, good. Abby second on the way. That's also good. 21-5, 2.5 left. Now they get it in. One, she throws it, three-quarter court. Oh, just a little hard off the top of the glass. So, all right, your first quarter comes to a close. The Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats 21, Walthill Lady Blue Jays 5.
Plumbing and Electric Services of Hartington specializes in field tile and irrigation pipe installation, but can handle any plumbing or electrical job that you might have. We have experience in new home and remodel builds, trenching of water and electrical lines, and all your dirt work and excavating needs. Call Plumbing and Electric Service today at 402-254-6895.
Reps is Hartington's only 24-hour fitness center, and they challenge you to get fit. Stop by and check out the fitness equipment and our complete array of weight machines. Reps offers daily group fitness classes. Call 402-254-2474 or 402-920-1026 or visit us at www.repsfitness.com.
For over 30 years, Hartington Tree is your one-source tree service and tree health care provider, servicing Northeast Nebraska and beyond. We are committed to tree preservation, offering expert tree pruning services, comprehensive plant health care programs, and our specialists at hazardous tree removal, utilizing the latest and best equipment. Contact us today for an estimate.
Okay, Walthill playing it in. Down low baseline, shot up, no good. Saved by Olivia. Shot up, and a foul called. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And I believe they're going to get Caden Juden with her first personal. And this will be Nevea Monez. Free throw up, good. That's her first point of the night. She's had a couple nice looking shots, just didn't go down.
Yeah, really the difference in the game so far has simply been Walthill has had trouble with the Wildcat pressure. Because like you said, so many of their points already have come on that defense.
Right. There's an offensive rebound by Walthill. Now they get it back to Monez. Now over to Parker. Down low. Now Juden gets it picked up, and I think we're going to get a...
Yeah, she got fouled, and she'll go to the line for 1-and-1, as that's going to be the 7th team foul on Walthill.
And that will be on Beate Parker, her first personal. First free throw up, good. 22-6 your score, her third point of the night. Now second free throw on the way, it's good. Okay, Walthill plays it in. Parker, back to Monez. Now right side, Allman. Now back to Allman. Tipped away by Abby, and out of bounds will be a Walthill basketball. This will be Allman playing it in. She gets it into Parker. And we're going to get a foul on Abby Morton with a hand check. So her first personal, team's 5th. Now into Monez. Monez back to Allman. She looks to the right side. Now ahead to Juden. Now Juden to Abby. 8-footer, no good. Rebound Juden. Shot up, good. 25-6 your score. 6:35 left second quarter. Now Moniz looks to the left side. To Parker. Now to Allman. And she loses a handle on it, goes out of bounds, turnover. Hartington-Newcastle basketball. Abby into Olivia. This time Olivia will bring it across the timeline. Now she goes right side Abby. Back to Olivia. Three-pointer no good. Rebound Walthill. This is Allman. Moniz to Allman. Now inside Parker. Parker 10-footer no good. Rebound Juden. Juden gets it off to Abby. Abby to Korth. Stolen away by Allman. And out of bounds. Stay Hartington basketball. Now stolen away, Allman. Now tipped away by her own player. Now stolen by Abby. Now nobody knows what's happening. And Abby goes length of the court for a layup, and it's good. 27-6. Now they go left side, Allman. Tipped away by Abby from Parker. And we're going to get a foul, and that will be on Beate Parker. That'll be her second personal. Team's 8, so she'll shoot 1-1. She had the right idea. She was going to stop and let her go by.
Yeah, again, so many of the points already for Hartington-Newcastle have come on that defensive pressure. Has led to runouts.
Right.
For the Lady Wildcats.
First free throw up, good. 28-6. Second free throw good. 29-6. And now Olivia comes in for Abby.
Abby Morton with 5:15 left in the second quarter has 17 already tonight.
She's going to try and up that season average. Now Olivia putting pressure on Moniz. Now over to Parker. Parker from 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Weepin. Nice rebound there. Now Pites. Over to Korth. Now Olivia from 3. It's just no good. Rebound Weepin. Put back. And a foul call.
You know, Coach Morton's really got to like what he's gotten out of Keely Weepin tonight's got 2 or 3 rebounds, couple points. McKenna Clarkson's had a really nice first quarter for him. Right now, the Lady Wildcats have two freshmen, 3 juniors on the floor.
First free throw, in and out, no good from Weepin. And now into the game will be Lammers.
So now the Wildcats are going to have 3 freshmen on the floor. Keely Weepin, a junior, and then Abby is checked back in as a senior. So they've got 3 freshmen, a junior, and a senior on the floor.
Second free throw, Weepin up, good. 30-6 your score. Now this is Moniz to Parker. Parker looks right side Moniz. Now back to the top to Allman. To Parker. To Allman. 16-footer, no good. Rebound Abby. She'll push it across the timeline. 16-footer up, good. 32-6. That 19 points?
19 for Abby in the halfway through the second quarter.
And another tip away by Abby, but out of bounds, so stay Walthill basketball.
Sprinkled throughout the crowd tonight over at the Hartington-Newcastle side are some of the alumni of the last few years. The graduates start their vacation.
Yeah, that would.
And it's a chance for them to see maybe their first games of the season.
There's a missed shot by Hartington and kicked out of bounds, and it'll be Walthill basketball. And not a big crowd here tonight either. Getting close to holidays. They're probably, some of them have their Christmas already.
Could be. The second game tonight, Tony, should be a really good ball game.
Now this is Moniz. Tipped away by Pite. Now Allman. Allman gains control. She'll bring it across the timeline to Moniz. Guarded by Morton. There's a rebound and a shot up. And that's good by Parker. Give her 7 points on the night. This is Morton. Olivia to Abby. 21-footer, no good. Rebound Lammers. Back to Abby. Rebound, I believe that was Ada Lammers, wasn't it? Or no, that was Weepin again.
Keely Weepin.
That was Keely Weepin again. She's done a good job there on the offensive board.
Yeah, like I said, I think Coach Morton's got to be real pleased with what he's seen from Keely Weepin and McKenna Clarkson. Two juniors have really done a nice job. And like you said, Keely's got 5, McKenna's got 3, and they both probably got 3 or 4 rebounds apiece.
Now Walthill with it. They get it in, now back out. This is Parker. Right side. This Robinson. Robinson to Parker. Now left side Allman. Allman to Robinson. Now Robinson. She gets it off to Parker. And I believe she dribbled on the sideline, and that'll be a turnover. Hartington-Newcastle basketball. Now McKenna Clarkson in the game, and Kennedy Pite's coming. Now right side Clarkson. Now Juden. Now Lammers, and she's going to get called for a travel. .157 left. 34-8 your score. First half. Now Parker drives baseline. And we're going to get a foul.
I believe they're going to call that on Ada Lammers. That'll be the 16th foul, so Walthill won't go to the line quite yet.
Yep. One more. Now Korth back into the game, and out will come Lammers. Now Allman, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Juden. She gets it ahead to Weepin. Weepin full length, shot up, layup, good. And a foul. And she'll go to the line to shoot 1. 36-8 your score, 139 left. First half. Free throw, no good. Rebound Walthill. Now Allman off to Moniz. Moniz to Robinson. They look right side, nothing there. Long 3 on the way, no good. Over the top, out of bounds. So this will be Hartington basketball. Playing it in will be Abby. She'll bring it into Juden. Juden across the timeline. Back to Abby. Long three. This one's good. 39-8 your score. 1:03 left, first half. Now Monez. Off to Monez Rayon. Now they go inside. She looks, kicks it back out. They had it in there side to Mitchell, and she kicked it back out. Now a foul called.
Tony, I also want to give a little shout out. Earlier tonight, the national anthem was sung by 4 Hartington-Newcastle students. Kaylin Martinson, Hope Hewlett, Leah Reichler, and Matthew Meisenheimer. Those guys did a tremendous job on the national anthem tonight.
It was different, but it was, like you said, it was very good, very nice. Now Monez, free throw, good.
Yeah, so many times these high school kids that do the national anthem at the state tournaments and just on regular ball games do such a nice job with that, and those 4 certainly did tonight.
39-9 your score. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Juden. Gets it ahead to Morton. Morton layup good. 41-9. 30 seconds left. Now they get it ahead. Now taken away by Juden. 19 seconds. Juden across the timeline. Length of the court. Layup good. 11 seconds. Back the other way. Monez. Quickly ahead. Taken away by Weepin to Juden. 2 seconds. A little off the mark. And that'll bring the first half to a close with your score. The Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats 43. Walthill Lady Blue Jays 9. We'll be back for second half action in about 10 minutes.
Hartington-Newcastle one-act play coach, Mr. Johnson. Thank you for coming and talking with us. Pretty exciting year. Let's first maybe talk about last year and how everything went and how you thought things went.
I think, last year was an exciting year for us. We, it just kind of, I think each year is its own unique kind of play. Last year we did Peter and the Star Catcher, and we had a great time doing that. It was really a unique, different story that I think a lot of people knew of, and it's one of those that each year has its own unique set to it, and the kids did really well and had a tremendous performance throughout the year and down at state, and really proud of that group.
Good. And how, as things progressed throughout the year, how did you think things went, and how did we end up last year?
Well, we were able to win Class C2 state, and we were district champions. I thought we grew a lot. We had some kids in some new positions, some kids who had to take some lead roles. We had some experience, but we had some kids definitely take some new roles, and every time that happens, you're a little bit. You wonder how they're going to handle the pressure of having more lines, of having a bigger part, having the spotlight be on them more. But I really felt that some of those seniors last year really stepped up. Bell Harms, Lincoln McPhillips, Willis Scoville, all of those kids had just a few things to say the year before,
right.
But they stepped up with much larger parts and really did a great job.
Right. So this year. I know you and your coaches, Mrs. Linda Cottle, Mrs. Stopper, you guys kind of sit down and figure out, okay, these are the group of kids that we have. We kind of know a little bit of the background of the kids. Let's talk maybe a little bit about how you guys go about picking out a play to do.
That's probably the least favorite thing to do because for a couple reasons. Number one is because once you start, that's what you've got,
right.
And so there's a lot of pressure, and the kids want to be successful, and they have a tradition of being successful, so they feel that pressure to do well, and
sure.
And so you've got to pick something that is going to help them really help show their talents, and I think the fear is that you pick something and you get a month in, and you're like, this isn't any good. You know, like, what are we going to do now?
Right.
And then the other reason why it's very difficult is because there's a lot of bad plays out there. so finding something that really doesn't, finding something that really fits your kids, and something that you know is going to be enjoyable. Okay. And that's kind of the thing. You know, a lot of people, I think some people in one act and speech, they pick the script before they really think about their kids. And you really got to think about your kids. And I know that, you have auditions, and you say, well, you know, the auditions are open, but you really do have to pick out a play with the kids that you have in mind.
Sure.
You know who's going to go out, and you know who your leaders are going to be, and I think people make the mistake of picking something that they think would be really cool, and then it comes and it doesn't fit the kids that they've got.
Sure. So this year, 2019, let's talk a little bit about the play and the play that you guys picked.
Okay. Well, we picked Young Frankenstein, and that's a Mel Brooks movie from way back when. And the musical is based on the movie. A lot of times movies are based on the book or the musical, but this musical was based on the movie, and we just kind of felt, you know, when you read the play, you could kind of see some of the characters come to life, and that's you know, you could see the kids in those roles. You know, the challenges that you have, like with that, is it's a 2-hour plays. How do you make sure you tell the story in half an hour, because that's all we get, and then in the case of the Mel Brooks movie, there's a lot of parts that aren't appropriate for school. So the challenge was to make sure that we took those out, and it was still making sure that the play's funny enough and on its own, and I think it was probably one of the funniest plays that we've had.
Right. Good. Let's maybe talk about how the season went and progressed into down in state.
Well, you know, we start practice in September, you know, and September and October, I think, for the kids are tough months, because it doesn't ever look like it's going to come together. You know, it's a mess. You've got, you know, we had 46 kids. You're trying to coordinate where all those kids are going to be, and even a week before our first performance, which was, I think, the second Sunday in November, I think the kids were like, "Oh, we've got to perform this in a week," you know, and like, and then you reach that part in November where things just start to come together, and then we had our first performance that second Sunday in November. We always have a judge come up, Jill Hazing, who was at Cedar Catholic for years and several other schools, and that kind of gets us in that mode of competition. We went to our conference competition in the middle of November. We put on a really good performance, took runner-up to Wausau Osmond, but was proud of the way the kids performed that day. And then later on that week, that Saturday, we had basically a triangular with York and David City. York was Class B champion last year. David City was Class B champion 2 years ago, and this year David City was C1, York was Class B. But those coaches have basically what it is each play performs, and then the coaches from the other schools critique that play, and really more than just critique it, but they stop and you work parts, and I really feel like we got a lot better that day. You add that input in, and then just after Thanksgiving we had our district performance. Kids performed really well again that day. Homer also had a great play. I think had Homer been at state, I think they would have taken a trophy home. I really do believe that. So I think we were, you know, I don't want to say we were fortunate to win. We were fortunate to win. I feel like we were the best performance. So I think we deserved it. But certainly when you're dealing with people's opinions, and you have 3 judges who make the decision, you know, we were very fortunate that out of those 3 judges that we did win that day, and then after that, you know, you continue to change and you continue to evolve, and I think if you don't, then the play doesn't stay fresh and it doesn't stay alive, and so we made some more changes before the state one act, and really then last week, basically about an hour ago at this time, we were performing. I thought we gave really an excellent performance. I was a little worried because the kids put a lot of pressure on themselves. we've got a really good tradition here, and I think the kids feel that if they don't live up to that, somehow they failed.
Right.
So it's win in their minds. A lot of times they feel like they've got to win or bust, and
Right.
and really what I want them to do is just perform the best they can. And,
Right.
and so I felt like Wednesday night when we rehearsed, we were loose. We had a great practice. Everything was good. And then on Thursday when we got down there, I felt like we were tight, and I was a little worried. But we did some things to warm up, and we got loosened up, and I thought we really gave one of the best performances we've ever given down at state. I just thought it was loose. It was the kids had fun, and that was our message all week. Like you've got to enjoy these moments because you can't control who wins and loses.
Right.
Once again, it's up to 3 people.
Right.
And those 3 people aren't always going to agree with each other, and they're always going to agree with you. And so the main thing you've got to remember is just you got to go out there and enjoy that moment, because not everybody gets that moment. And there was 40-some schools that wanted to be there that weren't.
Right.
And enjoy the moment, have fun, and just do the best you can, and not really worry about the judges, but worry about the best thing that you can do. And the thing I like to tell the kids is, it's a pretty cool thing to be able to entertain people and make people laugh.
Right.
And I'm like, you get to entertain people and make people laugh, and you're good at it. So just enjoy that,
Right.
and really enjoy the reward of that. And of course it's competition, and we want to win, and the kids want, but just if you just think about it in terms of, you get to do something that very few people get to do, and you get to do it well.
Right.
And so try to focus on some of that stuff rather than just winning. And if I felt with this play, if we just went out there and enjoyed ourselves and had a good time and really put on a good performance, I felt that the rest of it would take care of itself.
Sure. Well, thank you for taking the time. I know
Yep,
with your
you
busy
bet.
schedule
You're
stuff.
welcome.
Thanks for coming in, and congratulations.
Well, thank you.
We look forward to next year and see
Well,
what the one act can do next year.
I appreciate that. I tell you, we've got a group of seniors that we're going to miss, and and we've lost senior classes before,
Sure.
that have had a lot of strong groups in them, but this has certainly been.
Okay, we're back, ready to start third quarter action. The Wildcats lead the Lady Blue Jays of Walthill 43-9, and it's Hartington-Newcastle basketball to start the third quarter.
Long 3 on the way, Abby. Good. 46-9.
And that gives Abby 25 on the night.
That's right at her average.
And something I want to make note of, Tony, it's 46-9. So if my math's correct, we've got a 37-point lead. If it gets to 40, we're going to have a running clock the rest of the night.
Well, there's a left-hand shot good, so that'll cut it a little bit. 46-11 your score. Now Abby, right side Korth. Now to Clarkson. To Korth. To Abby. Now left side Olivia. Now knocked back. Abby picks it up. Ahead to Korth. To Clarkson. To Korth. To Juden. Juden. 8-footer good. Maybe not quite 8 foot, but it was still good.
That gives Caden Juden 10 on the night.
48-11 your score. Now this is Monez across the timeline. Monez all the way in, shot up, no good. Rebound Korth. Korth to Abby. Abby quickly ahead and pass out of bounds. Walthill basketball.
Again, the story of the game so far has simply been that the Blue Jays haven't been able to handle the Wildcat defensively, and they've turned so many defensive steals into points on the other end.
Right. Now here's down low, now back out. Threw her fingers out of bounds. It'll be Hartington basketball.
Again, we've got a referee's timeout now. Number 12, Nevaeh Monez is... I don't know if she hurt her hip or a little bit, but she's looks like she's in a little discomfort. She's been taken out of the game now.
And now into the game. Olivia, long 3. Now rebound Clarkson. Now to Korth. Korth from 3. No good. Juden saves it. Back to Abby. Now to McKenna Clarkson. Her three off the mark, no good. Olivia. Now to Abby. Taken away Parker. Now to Mitchell. Now back Parker across the timeline. Now out of bounds, turnover. Hartington-Newcastle basketball. Now this will be Abby. She goes to Korth to McKenna Clarkson. Now to Abby. Now left side Olivia. Now to Juden. Now to Abby. Left-hander, good. 50-11 your score.
Nice pass by Caden Juden to Abby cutting down the lane. Abby puts up a nice left-handed shot. And now we've got the 39-point lead.
Now Parker. Now they go right side, shot up, and a foul call.
No, they're going to call a travel.
Oh, they're going to call the travel first.
Yeah, travel first.
Okay, so we got a turnover, Hartington basketball. You're kind of looking forward to that 40-point lead, aren't you?
Well, no, it's just something to be aware of.
Korth to Juden. And they're going to get a jump ball. So this will be Walthill's arrow. So Parker will play this in. Or now Monez Rayon into Parker. Now she looks. Now across. Taken away by Juden. Juden all the way to the hoop. Layup good. 52-11.
And now you've got the 40-point difference, and so it will be a running clock the rest of the night, even if it goes under 40 points.
Now there's a turnover.
So you kind of look for the rest of the game to go fairly quickly.
And you're right, the clock continues to run.
Again, I think Coach Morton has seen some real positives tonight. He's seen Abby Morton and Caden Juden, are the two returning starters, come out and play well. He's gotten contributions from the others.
Now a steal. This by Parker. Tipped out of bounds by Juden, and it'll stay Walthill basketball. .353 and counting. 52-11 your score. Now they go inside. Now Ada Lammers. Garden Springer. Two-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Weepin. Now Abby looks to go. 19-footer, no good. Rebound Weepin. Now we're going to take a 30-second timeout. Your score, 52-11.
Take your bank with you wherever you go with mobile banking from Security Bank. Mobile banking offers you the ultimate in on-demand service, allowing access to your account information right from your mobile phone. Pay your bills, pay back a friend, and now even deposit a check, all with just a tap of a finger. Now that's my kind of bank. Check us out online at mysecbank.com. Security Bank, member FDIC.
Okay, back to action here. Hartington playing it in. They bring it into Weepin to Olivia. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Walthill. And now they go left side Menez. 3:10 to play. Back right side Parker. Parker looking inside, taken away by Weepin. Oh, now taken away by Walthill. And now a double dribble called. The Hartington basketball. And now new faces in for Hartington. And Abby and I didn't see who else. Caden Juden came out of the game. This will be Kennedy Pites playing it in to Olivia. right side court. Now down low, Weepin. Now taken away. Now Walthill keeps it with Parker. Parker over to Monez. Back to Parker. 3 on the way. This one's good. 52-14 your score. Now
she's got 10 points on the night
and
now.
she's got 10. 10 of their 14. Weepin shot up and blocked. Now Walthill has it with 2 minutes left. Third quarter. This Monez. Monez all the way. Partially blocked by Pites. And they get it off to Olivia. And a jump ball called. And this arrow points toward...
It'll stay with the Wildcats.
It stays with Hartington. 128 and counting. Pites into Olivia. Left side court down to McKenna. Look inside to Weepin. Now they go baseline to Weepin. Now inside Clarkson. Olivia with it. Left side court into Weepin. Now to Pites. 14-footer, good. Nice shot there by Kennedy. 54-14, 58 seconds. Now Parker, top of the key to Monez. Monez, 15-footer, blocked, but foul called, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Nevaeh Monez, first free throw on the way, good. Her third point of the night. 54-15 your score. Second free throw on the way. This one also good. 54-16.
Show you what the running clock did. She went to the line with just over 45 seconds left in the quarter, and she finished her trip to the line with about 10 seconds left in the quarter.
Now Olivia, long 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. That bring your third quarter to a close. Your score: Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats 54, Walthill Lady Blue Jays 16.
When it comes to all of your tax planning, tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll needs, Milbrass Seiler Bookkeeping and Tax Service has been the place to go. They've been providing high-quality, professional tax and bookkeeping services to the surrounding area for over 30 years. In addition to these services, Milbrass Seiler also offers an array of financial services. Stop in today at 106 West Main in Hartington to see what Milbrass Seiler has to offer.
If you're thinking of buying or selling, Jane Seiler, Realtor with Don Peterson and Associates, welcomes you to come visit with her. Jane is here to help with the whole process to get you into that dream property. You'll find Jane in the Don Peterson and Associates office, downtown Hartington.
Okay, back to fourth quarter action here in Hartington. Walthill will play this in. Now they bring top of the key Menez back to Parker. Now down low on the baseline, looks at it, doesn't take it. Now inside, knocked out of bounds, Juden. And they'll stay Walthill basketball. This will be Springer into Parker. Back to Springer. 10-footer, no good. Rebound, tipped away and gathered up by Walthill. Springer all the way to the hoop. 5-footer, no good. Rebound, Springer. And now we're going to get a foul called by Clarkson. And Springer will go to the line to shoot 2.
That is only the second team foul on Hartington-Newcastle. The Lady Blue Jays from Walthill don't have a team foul in the second half.
Free throw, no good. Now Weepin into the game for Clarkson. Shot up. Free throw no good. Rebound Juden. Now Juden off to Abby. Left side Olivia. Three-pointer on the way. This one's good. 57-16. 6:26 left. Now across the timeline. Three on the way. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Abby. Abby ahead to Korth. Korth layup good. 59-16. 6:07 left. Now Walthill back to Springer. Shot up, no good. Rebound Springer. And she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. There is 5:50 left, but we're going to have to start thinking about that player of the game here, Ken.
Yeah, and this is going to be a little bit of a, we'll see towards the end here. But I think we've both got a pretty good idea what we're going to do. But
I think we kind of got an idea. Springer, first free throw, good. 59-17. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Rebound Olivia. And Olivia across the timeline, down, brings it back out top. Korth from three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Clarkson. Rebound Abby, and she'll go up and she'll get fouled. So 4:55 left, fourth quarter. 59-17 your score. Make that 60-17 your score.
That gives Abby Morton 28 on the night.
Second free throw on the way, good. 61-17 your score. Now Walthill across the timeline. To Moniz, back to Parker. Knocked away, and Mitchell picks it up, and I think we're going to get a jump ball called. We are. And that's going to be pointed toward Hartington. 4:08 left. Olivia across the timeline. Left side Abby. Abby to Olivia. Now inside Korth. Shot up, good. 63-17, 3:51 left. Now Parker taken away by Abby. Abby to Olivia. Left hand layup, good. 65-17, 3:38 left. Now they get it into Moniz, who looks across the timeline. Now inside. Springer down low, Mitchell. Shot up, no good. Rebound Clarkson. Now Olivia to Abby free throw line. Left-hander up, good. 3:06 left, 67-17. Back to a 40-point. Make that 50-point game. Have to think about the math here for a second. Shot up, no good by Walthill. Rebound Clarkson.
And that put Abby Morton over the 30-point mark for the game with 31.
And here comes Abby again. Left-hander, no good. Abby with her own rebound, taken away by Springer. And I think a jump ball, and that'll be pointing toward Walthill. .225 left, fourth quarter. This will be Parker. Across to Springer to Robinson. To Springer to Parker to Springer. Inside, left-hander. Nice shot, no good. Rebounded. Now it's finally brought out of there by Juden. She gets it off to Abby with 2 minutes left. 19-footer in and out, no good. Juden doesn't get it. On a rebound, Ada Lammers, and she throws it away in a Walthill basketball.
So, Tony, with about a minute and a half left in the game, who are you going to go with your player of the game?
I'm going to go with Keely Weepin tonight with some good bench play, some good rebounds, scored some points, but she gave a solid effort, I think, off the bench.
Yeah, this is a little bit of an unusual night in that you've got a girl with 31 points, and the other returning starter has 12 points in double figures. And I think Keely Weepin is a really good choice. I'm actually kind of going to go a similar route and go with McKenna Clarkson, who did a nice job on the boards, kept a number of balls alive, and scored several points early when the game was in doubt. And I think as this Lady Wildcat team moves forward, it's going to be the growth of Keely Weepin, McKenna Clarkson, Olivia Morton, those girls that's going to help move the game forward. Delaney Sidbeck when she comes back.
Right. Springer scores for Walthill. Hartington misses. Now Abby Morton hits one from about 28 feet. It's good.
And I'm not sure, but I believe that three-pointer by Abby gives her 34 on the night. And just looking by the reaction on the timeout, that's going to be, I believe, probably a single-game scoring record for Hartington-Newcastle at 34. I know Abby and Willa Scoville went back and forth a couple times with setting that record in the last couple years. So I think that was what that was about. I also know that Abby is getting somewhat close to that 1,000-point.
I was going to say 1,000-point career mark.
So I don't think that was that tonight. But I believe that might have been the single game.
We may have to check into that as the season progresses.
Yeah, and we'll get that announcement for sure during the boys' game. But I think, judging on the reaction, that was probably the single game scoring record.
34 seconds. Now Walthill basketball. This is Parker. Over to Springer. Springer inside. Oh, nice dish down low. Shot up and good. That was Samara Griffin. Her first points of the night. And I think that might be her first action of the night.
And it's really kind of a neat thing for Abby. She's got a lot of family in the crowd tonight. Both sets of grandparents.
And Olivia from three, and that's good. 5, 4, 3, and here's a 25, 30-footer off the board, no good, and that'll bring your score to a close with your Hartington-Newcastle Lady Wildcats 73, the Walthill Lady Blue Jays 21. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes with the boys doubleheader.